Hey, do you want to be president? Like, who said that exactly? Communism in 1920 to 1930, slowly trying to destroy the Orthodox Church. Them continuing for the next 50 years. Them still trying, but wait a second, it's still going. And then somehow it ended up lasting even longer than the USSR itself. It's kind of amazing that I never thought about before. The military inspectors. Anyways, we just came here as a formality to ensure you aren't just three guys in a shed. Accuracy International, who very much was just three guys in a shed. No, we got like another 100 people in the other sheds back there. I guess when the British Army was looking to replace an aged sniper, they decided to throw a contest, and these three guys wanted to enter. They didn't think they would win, but they did. I am the grandson of Genghis Khan. Everyone, do you have the slightest idea how little that narrows it down? Yeah, isn't like a third of the world related to Genghis Khan? I think I'm gonna need you to be a little bit more specific. Mickey Mouse about to enter public domain in 1984. Disney coming up out of nowhere, extending public domain from 56 years to 95. And you know they're gonna do it again. Could you imagine if Disney didn't ruin public domain by now? Man, this is literally just like 1984. What's your mom's favorite subreddit? History memes. Mom, how long was the 100 Years' War? Obviously 100 years, honey. Your foster parents are dead. Clearly this android over here hasn't seen a history meme in its entire life. I wonder how much of a massive nerd I am. Didn't it last like 116 years? Alright, yeah, I really need to stop. I did not look this up. This is probably why I'm single. I don't even know why I know that. WW2 ends. European nations. Britain dying inside, France dying inside, Italy, Yugoslavia, Greece. Don't forget Norway, Belgium, the Netherlands, and no Germany. USSR was feeling pretty good though. Then there was Finland, who was just kind of neutral. Whole lot of other nations feeling like they're going to die. Then there's Spain, who avoided it all, but not the way the ultimate neutral nation did. Switzerland just over here being completely fine. They didn't have to go through a civil war like the Spanish. Dang, I want more nations in here. Sweden and USA. Poland was included in the meme. You just can't see them because they were literally banished into the Shadow Realm. People in Dublin wondering what that distant explosion they heard was. General Charles Harrington oofing over 10,000 Germans in Belgium by causing one of the largest non-nuclear explosions of all time. And he looked real proud of his accomplishments, that's for sure. It was so loud they literally heard it in Dublin. That's insane. Vlad Dracula, after seeing a bunch of Ottoman soldiers that haven't been impaled yet. Wait, Vlad the Impaler was actually named Vlad Dracula? Is that where the vampire comes from? The story is this guy literally put thousands of people on stakes, sometimes still alive. Did anyone else know that Dracula comes from the literal meaning son of the dragon? Here comes the UN, here to stop a country from doing really bad things to its people or other countries by sending them a strongly worded letter. That's definitely gonna fix the problem. They'll be shaking in their boots. Hey, did you want to like invade America for absolutely no reason? Who the frick starts the conversation like that? I just sat down, responds Mexico. Yeah, the Zimmerlin letter was kind of a weird tactic that Germany was using. Now that I think about it, it makes them look kind of desperate. Isn't Mexico in the middle of a revolution at that point too? Danish people going to colonize the most useless freaking islands on Earth. Now this is kind of interesting because I don't know much about what Denmark was colonizing back in the day. I mean, they obviously got Greenland, so that counts. But what else? Well, obviously Iceland is included in that as well, but I was really looking at these other random places. They held these islands north of Scotland for a little bit, but some islands in the Caribbean, and then a lot of ports off of different continents in Africa here, as well as India, Asia. I've just never seen Legoland specifically called out for this. Oh yeah, this is pretty useless up here too. But wait a second, the ultimate useless islands aren't even labeled on this map. I don't even know what those Vikings were thinking for a little bit there. Being sarcastic, don't kill me. The Allies, no Hilter. We will not give you free reign to invade the East as you please. Hilter, I mean, would you rather I yelled at you and hit you instead? Guess I wouldn't want that. Go ahead, have fun. WW2 soldiers being like, everywhere I go, I see his face. Highly regarded as maybe one of the first memes ever. This was drawn in a lot of places, sometimes to signify Allied troop safe zones. Do we even know the original creator of this meme? When the world becomes bored and wants to try out something unique. We have whatever conflict this is with Nigeria and Egypt on one side, and then a place I've never even heard of on the other. Supported by, everyone in the world? Some of them changing sides. Other people going up against other allies sometimes. Like, why is France, West Germany over here, the UK, the US over here? What was this? What's even crazier is, why are these two on the same side? This is the Nigerian Civil War that took place between 67 and 70. I guess the American public wasn't paying attention to that since we kind of focused on Nam. But I wonder what kind of support each side was really giving them. Did the US give them just like some bread once, and then they were officially labeled as supporting Nigeria and Egypt? See, beers watching their billion-dollar diamond scam that has been going on since 1870 die out because millennials refuse to buy diamonds. Don't let the flame die out! I didn't even hear about this, but it's probably because we can't afford it. I think millennials are just too busy using their diamonds for their pickaxes and other tools. USA after telling Japan that if they don't surrender, they'll drop another nuke.
I was acting.
Or was I? Hey Lois, I'm going to fight in the trenches. Oh, so that's why Peter Griffin's so good at beating up that chicken. He's had years of military combat experience. I'll never forget, like, the first time I saw the fight, and I'm just like, what the hell is this? Like, it was funny, I guess, but it was just whatever. And then, just randomly out of nowhere, they just start fighting again. That was the most hilarious thing ever. Because the first time, the joke was whatever, okay, the long cutscene, long fight scene. But then seeing the second episode where it just, like, it has nothing to do with anything, and they just start fighting again. That was hilarious. Here we go. Here's...
Hi, my name is Anka and I am passionate about JavaScript and hardware, so I always try to make them work together. If you want to find out how you can interact with